Hey, look who's here. Hey, Mean Matt. Hey, Mean Matt here.
Hey, Mean Matt here.
Hey, Mean Matt here.
Hey, Mean Matt here. Hey, Mean Matt here. Hey, Mean Matt. Hey, Mean Matt here, and Stomping Ground is in the books, and yes, I'm aware that it's Tuesday. I would have done a review yesterday, but I was tired as fuck, so I didn't really care to do one anyways. But no, this was actually a really good show, and didn't really. Well, I skimmed through the pre-show, so I didn't see the Cruiserweight Championship match, unfortunately, but obviously you got a new Cruiserweight Champion in Drew Gulak, who pinned Akira Tozawa. So that's pretty cool, and I've said that Drew Gulak has to become the Cruiserweight Champion within the year. So kudos to him. I'm glad that this happened, so now we're going to see what else they can do and who else he could challenge, Kind of awesome just to see how that goes. But yeah, there's obviously going to be a rematch because Tony Nese wasn't pinned. So I'm not quite sure what's going to happen there. We began with the Women's Championship Raw, Becky Lynch versus Lacey Evans. And this was a really good match. Actually, both women's title matches were very good. This one definitely was. I mean, Becky Lynch did the mandible claw to Lacey Evans, and it was like, wow, that's really cool, to see something like that. But, you had Lacey be putting the stretch thingy on the turnbuckle. I can't remember what you call it, but yeah, so the match went to Becky. She's still the Raw Women's Champion, so that's awesome. We go on to the new Quebecers, Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn versus Big E and Xavier Woods of the New Day. And that's awesome because you got to see Xavier pick up Big E, which kind of, you've never. That's a lot of brutal strength. So he picks him up and he does a splash. Of course, this match went to the new Quebecers when Kevin Owens did a Stone Cold Stunner to Xavier Woods. So yeah, I hope this feud doesn't end. I can't wait to see what else they can do. So now we have the U.S. Championship match. We've got Samoa Joe taking on Ricochet. And besides the botch of Ricochet's entrance, this was a pretty good match. And there was a lot of high-flying moves. And you have Samoa Joe try to outdo Ricochet and put him away with the submission moves. And yeah, Ricochet did the 360 onto Samoa Joe and is now the new U.S. champion for the first time. So it's his first singles belt on the main roster, so that's really cool. And like I said before, and I didn't watch Raw yet, but I saw highlights of it on the interwebs. And yeah, and apparently Samoa Joe is going after Kofi Kingston, so I got what I fucking wanted. Samoa Joe deserves to be in the main card title picture, and that's what's happening right now. So there it is. So now we have the Take Team SmackDown Championship match. We've got Daniel Bryan and Eric Rowan versus the Heavy Machinery, Otis Dosovich and Tucker Nate, and it's gonna be awesome. It was a really good match. I mean, Otis came out and he was doing a bushwhacker walk thingy, so yeah, okay. Well, he did the worm, you know, there was a Haas fight with Tucker and Rowan, so match ended up going to Eric and Brian, and they won the tag team. They retained the tag team championships, so that's pretty cool. I mean, I want to see Heavy Machinery eventually take the titles, but who knows what's going to happen. So, I mean, there it is. And, yeah, I mean, look at Heavy Machinery, and they're still pretty new, so I can't wait to see what else happens in the near future. Hopefully keep that feud going. And then we have the other women's championship match for SmackDown. We have Alexa Bliss versus Bayley, and Nikki Cross is in Alexa's corner. And this was a really good match. I mean, Bayley is feeling like a new, rejuvenated wrestler. She's definitely more aggressive. And Alexa Bliss, for sure. Like, they pulled a lot of heavy hits there. You know, stuff I haven't seen them do before. I mean, this was one of their better matches that I've seen. So, and that was awesome. They look like they hurt themselves pretty good, but they're still women's champion for SmackDown, Bayley. So, and like I said, I didn't watch all of Raw, so I'm gonna have to check it out. I just saw little bits of it right this minute. So, then we have this match right here. We got Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre, and Roman did a dive off the middle rope onto Drew, but it was a good match. I just wish that Drew would have won, you know. I mean, Shane was a little bastard, you know, entrapping the ref and pulling him out, and then having Drew get out of the ring and have Shane come in and plummet Roman Reigns, and then doing the coast to coast, and that didn't even do it. At one point you had Drew do this, I don't even know what you call it, but stretching Roman out a few times. But Roman won again, which, you know, this is kind of their second match, so I mean, I wish that they put Drew back into a winning streak, but I'm not quite sure. This just seems like they're not giving Drew and The Miz even a good push anymore. And if that's the case, then something needs to change, obviously. So I'm not sure what that is. Again, go to the steel cage match for the WWE title. We've got Kofi Kingston versus Dolph Ziggler, and this match was fairly good, actually. You know, they used the steel cage to their advantage, you know. Dolph tried to get out early on, so open up the cage, he says, he tries to leave, tries to go off the cage. They both end up on top at one point onto the cage. The match finishes with, so Dolph is trying to escape. Kofi leaps over Dolph and lands on the mat. Now, the way he lands, it almost looks like he broke a couple bones, you know, broke a couple ribs or some shit. So, yeah, I think that was interesting, but Kofi still remains the WWE champion. And like I said in the beginning of this video, not watching all of Raw as of right now on YouTube, there seems to be a new feud gonna happen with Samoa Joe and Kofi Kingston, so I'm looking forward to more of that. Then you had Seth Rollins versus Baron Corbin for the Universal title, and this was a good match. Before, though, you had Baron Corbin grab the mic and announce the special guest referee, which turned out to be Lacey Evans. So, how fitting it was to see a person that just beat up your girlfriend and lose this match to be the referee for this match. And she was actually fairly good as a ref. I mean, she did the slow count when Seth was covering Baron, and she did the fake out injury. So yeah, I mean, obviously Seth wasn't going to put his hands on her, so it ended up that Becky Lynch came in and beat the shit out of Lacey, and then the new ref came in, and then the match continued. Seth, of course, did the stop and won the match. So he retains the title. It's actually both Raw champions together in the ring. So this was a good show, and I can't wait to see what happens next month at Extreme Rules. That's going to be a lot of fun to cover, and I'm really hoping that this feud with Roman and Drew still are continuing. But anyways, I mean Matt, and we'll talk to you later. Bye.